Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the Tony Graham Recreation Complex as we get set for tonight's broadcast on the RA Sports Network as the U15 Ottawa Lady Sens get set to host the Mad Select team from Slovakia. It's a very exciting game for us with some international flair. We're looking forward to warm-ups and pre-game festivities being underway at about 6:30. And puck drop will follow shortly after as this team's practice is just concluding. They'll do a flood of the ice and then we'll be on the air in a little bit. Just around, we're anticipating 6:30. Just testing audio for now. Thanks everyone for tuning in and we will be with you shortly. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the Tony Grant Recreation Complex for tonight's game between the U15 Ottawa Lady Sens and the Slovakian Mad East Select team. My name is Ryan Woods, and I'll have the call for you tonight on the RA Sports Network. We're going to go throw things down to the ice for the national anthems, and we will be right back with puck drop in a few moments. Puck drop just moments away on the RA Sports Network as we get set for the Ottawa Ladies Sens versus Slovakia Mad East Select. As the PA announcer welcomes the Slovakian team and their staff to Canada, wishing everyone a great stay here in Canada as they have a week ahead of them with some games in preparation for a tournament next week. Coach Thomas was helping me out before the game with the players' name pronunciations, and I promised to do my best tonight as I've been working on their name and memorizing them and pronouncing them properly this afternoon. So I hope to do everyone proud with my efforts this afternoon. We are ready for puck drop. The Lady Sens coming off a 3-2 win last night against the Ottawa East Stars, a 3-2 win. As we are underway, the Lady Sens into the offensive zone, and a shot on goal by Glynn turned aside. Just 10 seconds into the opening period, a good opportunity for the Lady Sens to get on the board early. Battle along the near boards. Johnson pulls it out into the near face-off circle. Puck deflected on goal and a couple of saves 25 seconds into the game for the goaltender for Mad East, keeping the game scoreless early on. Face-off won by Wotek. Donaldson keeps the puck in along the boards. Bouncing puck outside the blue line. Picked up by Polakova for Matties. Donaldson behind the Lady Sens net. Off the boards. Hits a skate on the far side. Wichukiewicz threw it in from the far boards to the slot. And the first save of the game for Dar. Quick shot from just inside the slot on goal, turned aside by Dar. Starting goaltender tonight for the Lady Sens is Soraya Dar. Has a 16-4-2 record this season with a .920 save percentage and a 1.47 goals against average. Was in net last night, only allowing 2 goals against the Stars, picking up a win. Lewis plays it out to center ice off the skate of Polakova. Back to pick it up is Kubanyova. Race for the puck along the far boards. McKay comes in to help make a play towards the slot. And Slovakia chips it back out to center ice. Boozemworth plays it over to the far side for Hayes. Hayes, backhand pass around the end boards. Lewis, off a skate. Kept in on the far side. Polakova shoots the puck past the right post, gets the puck deep, and Slovakia will go off on a line change. Pass out, just out of the reach of Longo. Puck bounced over the stick and is picked up by Kleskanyova behind the net. Forced to turn around. Out of the near corner now. Putting on the brakes is Rybovichova. Lady Sens continue to work down low, and the puck comes back to the point. Donaldson plays it around the boards behind the net. Out in front. Reaching for it was Wotek. Bouncing puck down low. Latashi skates around the end boards. The puck caught a divot, and Latashi reverses the play over to the far side for Kleskanyova. And Slovakia out to center ice, 3-on-2 into the offensive zone. Galitsina lost control, and it's played out to center ice by Hunter. Out of the net is Shmalajova. Leaves it behind the net. Pass attempt off a skate of Glynn. And losing an edge for Slovakia was Karaskova. Kafkova along the boards in a battle. And it's played back by Wotek. Hayes puts on the brakes. Pass off the boards. Glenn receives it. Some stick handling out across the blue line. Pass ahead for Johnson. Johnson looked to carry it into the offensive zone. Wotek knocked off the puck behind the net. Glenn plays it behind for Wotek. Wotek stick lifted, but able to recover the puck. Pass out into the slot. Glenn looked to pull the trigger on the one time. Unable to get a hard shot on goal as the defense was able to collapse in on the shooting attempt in the slot. Wotek cycles it down low to the near corner. Puck along the boards. Wotek walks out. Pass into the slot. One-time shot by Johnson. Had her stick impeded with, and the puck didn't quite make its way to Shmalajova. Slovakia back out to center ice in front of the timekeeper's area. Some speed down the right side. Boozemworth, I believe, with the steal behind the net. And Slovakia able to recover the puck. Bouncing puck into the slot. Shot attempt by Galitsina. Misses wide. Donaldson skates it behind the Lady Sens net. Stops on a dime and skates it out the far side. Pass ahead for Hunter. Puck in on net. And Shmalajova covers up for what I believe is our first stoppage in play. 4:51 into the opening period. The way that the game is structured tonight, we will have two 15-minute periods, and the third period, I've been told, will be 20 minutes. Face-off will be to the right of Šmalajova, and it's won by Slovakia. Latashi brings it around the boards to the near side. Golitsina caught up in her skates, picking up the puck is Rybovichova. McKay plays it off the end boards behind the net. Pass attempt back to the point, broken up by Slovakia. And they're back out down the right side off the boards. The puck played behind Hayes. Battle along the far corner. McKay stick tied up. The puck comes out to Buzemworth. Buzemworth plays it around the boards to the near side. And it's kept in by Kleskenyova. Bouncing puck back to the point. Kleskenyova kept it in. Lewis had it bounce off her stick. And it's skated behind the Lady Sens net by Hunter. Hunter passed ahead looking for Lewis, but didn't connect on the pass. Icing called against the Lady Sens as we approach the midway point of the first period. It's been an even start so far. Some offensive zone time for the Lady Sens and a couple of rushes in the opposite direction for Slovakia as they had the 3-on-2. No dangerous scoring chances so far, but an exciting 6 minutes to open tonight's contest. Face off on the far side, won by the Lady Sens, but Slovakia gets a shot on goal. Dar makes the right kick save, and the puck pulled out of the crease by Baresi. Bouncing puck in the slot, picked up by Slovakia, and a shot goes off Baresi's stick and over top of the crossbar. Another centering pass attempt for Kafkova, and they score! Slovakia opens the scoring. 6:23 into the first period. Marketa Kafkova opens the scoring. A little bit of a broken play. Kafkova had the first shot off the rush and stuck with it. The rebound past Star, and Slovakia has the 1-0 lead. Rewarded for their speed out of the gates. Hayes with a spin move at center ice and finds Johnson on the near side. A little bit of a toe drag by Johnson. Wojciechowicz leaves it behind the Slovakian goal line, but the play was broken up by the Lady Sens. Pass back to Buzemworth. Deflection off the stick of Hunter past the far post. Pass south of the goal line for Glynn. Glynn makes a play in the far corner. Lady Sens pass it back to the point, and Hayes banks it off the boards down low past Johnson. Buzemworth attempts to make a play to keep it in, and it's passed ahead for Kafkova once again, and on the forecheck, causing all sorts of havoc in the Lady Sens end. Bouncing puck at the goal line, but settled down by Hunter with a pass over to Hayes. Hayes 1-on-3 into the offensive zone. The puck out of her reach. On the far side, comes back to Polakova. Lady Sens with the puck in the near corner. Pass back to the point. Donaldson looking for the deflection, and it goes past the far post. Polakova, backhand clearing attempt. Second effort, and Slovakia exits the zone. Lewis plays it over to Donaldson, who makes a move around Netskajova. And it could be a 2-on-1 here. Netskajova down the left side, shot from far out on goal, and Dar with the glove save. A nice start in the first period for Slovakia as they attended yesterday's Sens game, as myself and Adriano were in attendance, and we saw a few of them walking around the concourse, and Coach Thomas said that they may struggle with jet lag in the first little while, but that doesn't seem to be the case so far. He said that some of the girls were getting tired towards the third period, and I joked that the Sens were also getting tired in the third period as they surrendered a 2-goal lead and ended up losing the game 7-4, but it's nice to see that they all had a good time at the game last night. Back at the ladies' Sens blue line, the puck played out to Pleskanyova. Hayes plays it deep in the Slovakian end. Out in front, Longo unable to catch up to the puck as the Slovakian defense arrived at the puck first. Pleskanyova with a move deep in the Slovakian end. Puck kept in at the point by Buzumworth. Longo tries to protect the puck. Backhand centering pass attempt broken up by Pleskanyova. Off the bench, they're able to keep it in. Slovakia back out to center ice on the near side. Centering pass attempt by Baresi. Turned aside by Shmalajova. Ladies Sens getting close here. Johnson in the far corner. And it appears as if we're going to be joined on the broadcast by a few players for the Ladies Sens. I know Olivia Dorkin and Belle Goodwin and Malaya McMullen. So, how has been your impression of the first few minutes of tonight's game?
Oh, so I think it's pretty sad that we're losing, but we're gonna come back because we're a third period team.
It's pretty cool. Like this whole thing is really cool.
Oh.
It's a really cool experience, I think, for everybody, and
How has your team been looking forward to tonight's opportunity playing a game against a team from Slovakia?
I think everyone was pretty excited. And while we were hanging out with the girls, we all had a lot of fun talking to them and learning new things about them.
I think everybody was really looking forward to it. Everybody seemed really excited and stuff. So, yeah.
Of course you want to win, and I'm sorry that you weren't able to play in tonight's game, but thanks for taking the time to come over, and hopefully you guys will all be back on the ice soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Score remains 1-0 with 3:52 left to play in the first period. Longo down the right side with a shooting lane, shot on goal, and Shmalajova makes the save with 3:47 remaining in the first period. Mel Goodwin, the other goaltender for the Ladies Sens. Hopefully we'll be back between the pipes soon, but Soraya Dar has been exceptional as well this season. Shot deflected past the far post. As both goalies with the winning record this season, only a combined 8 losses between the two. Goodwin has a .950 save percentage and a 1.25 goals against average. And Malaya McMullen, who is also providing answers there, is the leading scorer for the Ladies Sens. Has 29 goals and 49 points this season. Slovakia with a backhand centering pass attempt through the slot to the far corner. Ladies Sens play it behind the net. A race for the puck. Hunter takes a whack at the puck and is able to win the battle in the corner. Puck behind the net for Kabanyova. Hayes with a nifty move at the blue line, but lost control of the puck. And Slovakia in front of the Ladies Sens bench. Hard pass across the Ladies Sens end. Johnson out to center ice. Plays it in on goal on the backhand. and Shmalazheva will cover up with 2:31 left to play in the first period. Ladies Sens currently lead their OWHA East Division with a 12-1-3 record in regular season contests. They've played a number of tournament games as well as out of division games. And I'm not sure where the best place to find accurate information is on them, but I have only heard good things about them as they get an opportunity there. Turned aside by Shmalazheva. Ladies Sens catching the bouncing puck out of midair to get the shot on goal. But I did read on one website that they're the 4th ranked U15 women's team in all of Canada, so they've got an incredible program here in Ottawa. Lots of talented players. Lewis almost stole the puck on the far side. McKay knocked off the puck in front of the timekeeper's area. A hard hit, but Lewis makes a move to enter the zone. Bouncing pass over to the near face-off circle, and Slovakia is able to break up the play. Kubanyeva with the drop pass. Puck caught up in the feet. Kept in on the near point, and it's played off the boards by Wotek back out to center ice. Karaskova. Pass up to the blue line. Kafkova carried it deep. And the Lady Sens are able to break up the play. Puck off the boards. Kept in at the blue line. Off a skate in the slot. Bouncing puck. Madlova looking for it. And the Lady Sens are not able to clear as it's kept in at the point. Shot turned aside by Dar. Off the point shot from Michukowicz. And Soraya Dar continues to impress between the pipes for the Lady Sens, keeping it a 1-goal deficit with 50 seconds remaining in the first period. I was talking with Soraya's grandmother before the game. Mary says that they refer to her as Ray Ray. So Ray Ray between the pipes making a save there. Hunter out of the far corner. And Slovakia with a second opportunity to clear, and they do so. Longo back in along the right side. Plays the puck behind the net, and Vlkova skates it around to the far side, banked it off the boards, just enough to get it out to center ice. Baresi, backhand pass back to Donaldson. Donaldson mishandled the puck, but off the bench is Hayes to pick up the puck and start the breakout. Pass over to the far side as time expires. It's a 1-0 lead after 15 minutes of play for Team Slovakia off the goal from Marketa Kafkova. An impressive first period for both goaltenders as Shmalazheva not allowing a goal and Soraya Dar only allowing the 1 goal. I've got a U15 Ladies Sens player guide with me and some interesting information about each player, including their favorite hockey in the 2 season. I have to wonder if tonight will become a favorite hockey memory for some of the players tonight as well. Both teams take a little bit of a breather between periods. We'll have another 15-minute second period followed by a 20-minute third period. Tessa Hubbard also not in the lineup tonight for the Ladies Sens. We were joined in the first period by Olivia Dorkin Bella Goodwin and Malaya McMullen. And Tessa Hubbard also not in the lineup tonight. So a number of players not in the lineup for the Ladies Sens as they trail by 1 goal after the first period. And I was told before the game by Coach Thomas for Slovakia that these players have never really played together as a team before, as they're a select team, but you wouldn't have been able to tell in the first 15 minutes as they generated some great scoring opportunities. Glynn played it inside the blue line. Wotek off the boards. Glynn catches up to it in the near corner. Glynn stick handling along the far boards in a telephone booth, able to make the bank pass to herself off the boards, and Longo picks it up behind the Slovakian net. Puck comes around the boards for Saprika. Saprika looks to play it down the left side. Hunter takes a little bit of a slash but keeps on going. Latashi plays it around the boards. Battle along the far side. Centering pass attempt, bouncing puck. Hunter settles it down, plays it deep on the backhand. Ladies Sens look to take advantage of a long shift for Slovakia. Hunter with the stick lift pass out in front, backhand shot on goal by Longo, turned aside by Shmalajeva. Best shift of the game so far for the Ladies Sens as they were able to cycle the puck around, tire out the Slovakian team, and get a strong shot on net from the near side. Bosomworth, shot is blocked. McKay plays it out to the point. McKay out in front, and it's a one-time goal. I believe Bosomworth came in from the far side to bury the loose puck and even the score at 1:53 into the second period. I think that may have actually been Taylor Saprika with the goal for the Ladies Sens. Saprika came in from the far face-off circle and fired the puck past Shmalajeva to capitalize and build some momentum for the Ladies Sens after a strong shift. Lewis with the drop pass for McKay. Puck off of Lewis's stick down low. Lipnitska starts the breakout for Slovakia. Donaldson passes ahead for McKay. McKay ahead to the blue line. And it's played deep by Johnson. Puck up for grabs at the far face-off circle. Bouncing puck played out the center ice for Polakova. Polakova 1-on-2, just gets the puck deep. Bosomworth plays it behind the net. Stretch pass out the center ice. Wotek plays it in past the left post. Glynn racing after it, but the race to the puck was won by Volkova. At the right face-off circle, the Lady Sens walk in, stick lifted, but it's in the net. Longo stick was tied up, and the puck just sort of slid off her stick past Shmalajeva to give the Lady Sens a 2-1 lead, 3:06 into the second period. Thirteenth goal of the season for Alessia Longo. And the Lady Sens have their first lead of the game. Pass off the boards by Saprika. Glynn sweeps the puck into the offensive zone behind the net. And it's picked up by Kleskanyova. 1-on-1 down the far side. Rybovichova kept to the outside by the Lady Sens, bouncing puck at the near face-off circle. And Latashi nearly turned it over. Glynn with a move, gains the offensive zone, but caught on the back check by Latashi to break up the play. Kopilova plays it over to the far side. And it's played back in for Latashi. Latashi's pass off a stick to Kopilova. Baresi knocked off the puck. And the puck slides on goal. Hard back check by Polakova, who's wearing the captain C for the Mad East Select team. Knocking Baresi off the puck just outside the blue line or right in that area. Face off on the far side. Won by Slovakia. Puck rung around the dasher. And Slovakia will reverse the play and attempt to break out on the near side. Kafkova makes a move out of the face-off circle. Johnson throws it towards the net, and another Lady Sens player, Hayes, knocked to the ice. Slovakia not afraid to play the body. Another opportunity here could be a 2-on-1 for the Lady Sens as Lewis cuts it on goal and scores! Samantha Lewis beats Shmalajeva a 5-hole and gives the Lady Sens a 3-1 lead. Tough break for Shmalajeva as the teammates will come back to offer support as Vlkova comes back to support. Not much you can do on a breakaway, and a nice move by Lewis to get behind the defense and slide the puck into the 5-hole. McKay separated from the puck at center ice, and Slovakia plays it off the boards. Saprika knocks the puck into the offensive zone. McKay looking to steal it. Centering pass hits the side of the net. Saprika kept it in, but a second opportunity for Slovakia to clear, and it's past Buzemworth. Icing waved off as Buzemworth plays it around the board. Saprika advances the puck to McKay. Pass attempt looking for Lipnitska in the slot, but it didn't arrive as the Lady Sens were able to break up the play. Johnson battling along the far boards. Slovakia forced to retreat back out to center ice. Vlkova will pick it up on her backhand, and a little bit of a burst of speed up the right side, but the puck ended up just out of her reach. It's played towards the net by Polakova. And the Lady Sens will start the breakout on the near side. McKay's pass ahead for Johnson. Johnson tried to knock it towards the middle, 1-on-3, unable to get behind the Slovakian defense. Vlkova leaves it behind the net. And it's a turnover as it's intercepted by Glynn. Puck rung around the boards. Longo seals it off along the boards on the far side. Puck comes back to Donaldson. Donaldson walks to the middle. Shot on goal, turned aside by Shmalajeva through some traffic. Longo into the slot looking for Donaldson. Lost in the skates. And Wojtek will carry the puck behind the goal line. Rubbed out along the boards. Wojtek able to pull the puck out of the pile, but angled off in the far corner. Longo comes in to help out. Donaldson plays it towards the middle over to the near point. Shot on goal by Baresi, and it's deflected on goal, and they score! Deflection in front, perhaps by Longo or Wojtek. I didn't quite catch who it was, but it's a 4-1 lead for the Lady Sens, and Slovakia midway through the game will make a goaltending change as both goalies get an opportunity to play for them. Katarina Vaničková now in net for Slovakia. Saprika carries it on the backhand into the far corner. Hayes up on offense, tried to steal the puck deep in the zone. Hits a leg along the far boards and is back deep for Latashi. Latashi plays it around the boards. Hayes with some help out in front. Backhand shot goes past the far post. Puck off a point shot, deflects wide. Hayes remains in on the forecheck. And Hunter won a battle to keep the puck in on the near side. Latashi makes a play around the back of the Slovakia net, and it's ahead to center ice. Donaldson skates in, but the play is offside as the Lady Sens were making a line change at the offensive door inside the blue line, and the faceoff will come back outside the blue line with 6:35 remaining in the second period. Lewis plays it back to Baresi. Donaldson looked to fire it in on the far side along the boards, but it was kept out by Slovakia. Pass over to the near side. And McKay was able to force the turnover from Matukiewicz. And another shot by Lewis just goes past the near post. The first challenge of the game for Vaničková. Donaldson plays it off the boards, but it's swept past Donaldson. McKay helping battle along the far boards. Battle won by the Lady Sens. Wotek leaves it in the far corner. Johnson, backhand pass attempt, draws a penalty behind the back of the net. Witukiewicz almost able to get a stoppage, pass over to the far side of the net, bouncing puck on Johnson. Puck comes around the boards. Slovakia still hasn't gained possession, so delayed penalty continues. And finally, behind the net, Polakova pokes the puck to the near corner, and it's going to be a hooking call against Slovakia as Dar will go back into the net. First power play opportunity of the game for either team will go to the Lady Sens. Slovakia will play, I've been told, tomorrow night in Gatineau, and then they have some other games to practice for next week's tournament. They'll go to Cornwall as well as before they work their way over to Montreal for the tournament. Saprika passes over to the near side. Boosamworth ahead to center ice. Carried in by Johnson. Slovakia able to steal the puck and fire at the length of the ice. Nice work on the penalty kill by Karaskova. Lady Sens throw it on goal from deep outside. And Vaničková able to make the save. Slovakia one-on-one short-handed. I believe Polakova in on the breakaway. Shot on goal, and Dar makes the save. What a burst of speed from Kafkova, short-handed, who had the one Slovakian goal back in the first period almost, with another goal here in the second period. Saprika winds up with a slap shot on goal, and it's a glove save by Vaničková. 49 seconds remaining in the Slovakian penalty. 3:54 left to play in the second period. Face-off will be to the right of Vanichkova. Face-off won by the Ladies Sens, back to Baresi. Donaldson at the left point. Pass back over to Baresi. Baresi knocked off the puck by Slovakia. And Slovakia in front of the timekeeper's area. Puck knocked back inside the blue line. And picking it up will be Latashi. Keeping it along the near boards is Johnson. Pass back to Donaldson. Donaldson to the left face-off circle for Johnson. Centering pass goes through the blue paint to the far corner, all the way back out to Donaldson. 7 seconds left for the Ladies Sens on the power play. Nice deflection in front by Lewis over top of the net. Slovakia back to even strength. Donaldson makes the play to keep it in. And Slovakia pokes it out. And icing called as Saprika comes back to retrieve the puck. 2:54 remaining in the second period, and the Ladies Sens have taken control, as was mentioned in our first period interview with Bella Goodwin, Malaya McMullen, and Olivia Dorkin. They said the Ladies Sens are a third period team, so if they're a third period team and this is how they play in the second period, I can't wait to see what they have in store in the third period. Slovakia down the left side. Kavkova separated from the puck, but a shot attempt from the left circle blocked and played ahead. Longo down the right side, racing after it into the far corner, battling along the boards. Pass picked off by Kavkova. Kavkova one-on-one down the right side on the backhand. Shot, and it's a right kick saved by Dar. Puck poked out to center ice. Could be a 3-on-1 for the Ladies Sens. Glynn receives it on the left side from the left face-off circle out in front. And just tying up the stick at the last moment of Wotek was the Slovakian defender. I didn't quite see the number, but it was a great defensive play. Another shot turned aside by Vanichkova. Baresi from the left point makes a kick move to keep the puck inside the blue line, and Johnson has a bouncing puck at the left circle. Hunter behind the net reverses the play. Johnson comes down low to receive the pass. Shot into the slot. Goes through some traffic to the far face-off circle and between the legs of Baresi back down the ice. Rybovichova, the lone Slovakian player in the offensive zone, pressuring the Ladies Sens. Breakaway pass, and all alone the Ladies Sens to the forehand and missing the far side as Vanichkova came across to take away the far side of the net. I think that was Johnson in on the breakaway. And a great effort by Kleskanyova to center the play there before being separated from the puck. Hayes gets it over to the far side. Kleskanyova carries the puck behind the Slovakian net, separated from the puck at the near face-off circle. Longo takes a whack. Off the bench was McKay. Slovakia over to the far side. Puck out of the reach of Golitsina. Lewis passes behind the Ladies Sens net. McKay receives it out at the blue line. Pass over to the far side, and Latashi picks it up as time expires in the second period. A dominant second period for the Lady Sens with 4 consecutive goals to take a 4-1 lead. Some more impressive goaltending in the second period from Soraya Dar, as well as Katarina Vanichkova for Slovakia, who has not allowed a goal since entering the game. And of course, appreciating the efforts from Lily Shmalajova as well, making a few strong saves in the first half of the game. We have 15 minutes on the score clock for the third period, so it appears as if we'll be doing 3 15-minute periods as opposed to 2 15s, and a third period of 20 minutes is what I've been told is what the Ladies Sens usually play. But 15 minutes on the clock here for the third period, and the Ladies Sens are 15 minutes away from a victory. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to tonight's game, as we've got 30 viewers so far, and still with the third period left to play. We understand a lot of parents from not only the Ladies Sens, but family members and friends of the Slovakian team watching back home. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast so far, and stay tuned for the third period as Slovakia has no quitting them, and we saw in the second period a few opportunities there after the fourth goal for the Ladies Sens, where they were able to break into the offensive zone and continue to test Soraya Dar. Off the face-off, Ladies Sens win. Hayes plays it up the far boards. Wotek plays it into the Slovakian end. Puck stolen behind the net by Slovakia, but it's recovered. Wotek plays it down low. Johnson centering pass attempt, broken up by Slovakia. And Kafkova carries it down the right side, cuts to the middle, knocks a player off balance and gets the shot on goal. And Kafkova's shot is stopped by Dar to keep the Ladies Sens up by 34 seconds into the third period. Kafkova's been very impressive tonight for Slovakia. A standout player with a number of scoring opportunities, as well as the goal back in the first period. Face-off won by the Ladies Sens and played over to the far side. Karaskova knocked the puck, and Slovakia looks to center it out in front for Madlova, but was tied up. Puck comes over along the near boards for Donaldson. Backhand pass attempt over the stick of McKay, and Latashi on the back check challenging McKay. McKay centers, and it's cleared by the Slovakian team from the far side of the blue paint. Kafkova throws it out to the blue line, but Buzumworth keeps it in. Turnover forced by Madlova. Latashi collides with Hunter, the two number 17s, and off the bench to play the puck the length of the ice. Is Nilitsova. Glynn had the puck knocked off her stick on the far side, and racing after it is Rybovichova. Lewis passes ahead. Long go down the right side. Separated from the puck by Nilitsova. Rybovichova on the far side, unable to exit the zone. Nilitsova. Hard pass up for Golitsina. And Wotek on the back check, able to steal the puck. Has to be careful in front of the Ladies Sens blue paint. Puck comes just outside the blue line past Kleskanyova. Racing to catch up to the puck in the far corner was McKay. Johnson turns to keep it on the forehand, fires the puck off the end boards behind the net with 2:41 gone in the third period. Fast pace in tonight's game with very few whistles, and it's played out to center ice by Netskajova. Buzumworth's pass was nearly picked off by Slovakia, and Netskajova plays it in. Shot and a blocker save off the shot from Lipnitska. Battle along the end boards. Centering backhand pass attempt over to the far face-off circle, and we have a penalty call coming up for hooking. .11:39 left to play in the third period. And Jordana Hunter called for hooking, and we'll get to see the first power play opportunity of the game for Slovakia. Kafkova thrown out of the face-off. Coming in to take the draw will be Rybovichova. Lady Sens win the face-off and clear the puck the length of the ice. Vanichkova set it up behind the net. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Played behind the net. Play reversed by Polakova. Believe Donaldson knocked to the ice in the near corner, and the puck is stolen in the far corner by Glynn. Glynn, short-handed, continues to kill time off in the far corner and wins the puck battle against two Slovakian players. Glynn single-handedly killing the penalty here for the Lady Sens as 1 minute remains in the Slovakian power play. Out to center ice, Polakova 1-on-2. Kept to the outside by Hayes, and Slovakia forced to retreat back out to center ice. Nilitsova passes over to the far side, and Volkova attempts to play it through center ice, bouncing puck, played in, and the stick tied up of Kleskenyova. No penalty call. Volkova backhands the puck deep into the Lady Sens end with just 16 seconds remaining in the penalty to Hunter. Nice work on the penalty kill for the Lady Sens as Baresi skates it out. Pass ahead for Lewis, 1-on-2. Short-handed with some nice footwork to get the puck in deep. And Volkova will play it out on the far side through center ice as the Lady Sens kill off the penalty and are back to even strength. Buzumworth plays the puck to the near face-off circle for Hunter. Hunter had the puck knocked off her stick in the far corner, able to recover and pass back over to the near side. And Nielitskova, backhand pass over to the far side with 9:06 remaining in the third period. Longo keeps it in, lost it in her feet, and is forced back out to center ice. Good battle along the boards. Longo continues to advance play along the boards, but it's between the defenders, back out to center ice. Hayes sweeps it along the boards. Longo attempts to steal in the near corner, but a nice move for Slovakia to get the puck back out by Michukiewicz. Latashi, backhand bank pass attempt broken up. Wotek to the backhand, shot on goal, and a great save by Vaničkova for Slovakia to keep it a 3-goal deficit. An excellent move by Avery Wotek for the Lady Sens. Wotek's favorite hockey memory was qualifying for the U13 AA Provincials, and role models in hockey are Haley Wickenheiser and Marie-Philippe Poulin. Polakova thrown out of the face-off for Slovakia. Busenworth pass over to the far point. Johnson knocked down at the near face-off circle. Shot on goal and a rebound. Gets past Vaničkova. And Brooke Glynn gets the 5th goal of the game for the Lady Sens. Face-off won by Rybovičkova. Puck played off the boards on the far side. Lady Sens turned back out to center ice. Saprika passes over to the far side for Glynn. Glynn stripped at the puck, and it's played in by Slovakia. Play reversed behind the Lady Sens net, and Saprika pokes it ahead for Donaldson. Donaldson throws it over to the far side for Wotek. Donaldson picks it up, working the give and go with Wotek, and gets the puck deep with 7:24 remaining in the third period. Baresi keeps it in and plays it deep along the boards. Battle in the near corner. Hunter plays it back for Baresi. Baresi's shot on goal. Save and a rebound turned aside by Vaničkova. Bouncing puck through the slot back to the point. Baresi reaching to keep it in on the backhand. Donaldson battles in the corner. Pulls the puck out on her forehand. Centering pass attempt. And it's another goal for the Lady Sens. One-time shot from Madison McKay, who finds the back of the net for the 6th goal for the Lady Sens. Face-off won by Lipnitska. And cutting back into the Lady Sens end is Hayes towards the goal. Dar plays the puck out to Donaldson outside the near face-off circle. Kabanyova nearly kept it in on the near side. Donaldson separated from the puck on the back check by Volkova. An excellent back check for Volkova to negate the zone entry for the Lady Sens, and back the other way comes Slovakia, but the puck knocked off their stick right at the blue line, forced to tag up on the delayed offside. Bouncing puck and a race for it on the near side. Fired in by Netskajova from the wrong side of the center ice line. Icing called against Slovakia with 5:58 left to play. Next game for the U15 Ottawa Lady Sens will be Saturday, January 20th, as they host the Nepean Wildcats with a 4-6-3 record on this season in league play here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex. And the Lady Sens will look to extend their 2-game winning streak. Slovakia has the puck stolen from the far face-off circle. And a nice play separating the Lady Sens from the puck in front of the timekeeper's area. Turning with it was Madlova. Pass up And the puck just out of the reach of Kafkova on the zone entry. Battle down low. And Karaskova stripped of the puck along the near boards. And Wotek drops it for a shot by Glynn. Glynn finds the loose puck in the near corner. Wotek battling down low. So we are now inside the final 5 minutes of play. Puck up to the blue line, and it's played back in by Wotek. Wotek drops the shoulder and gets the puck deep on the near side. Out to center ice, down the left side. Rybovichova battles 1-on-3, and great effort by Rybovichova to keep the play alive for Slovakia. Latashi's shot attempt from the far point blocked, and the Lady Sens clear it the length of the ice. Latashi back, collects the puck as icing called against the Lady Sens with 4:20 left to play in the third period. Battle for position off the face-off. Slovakia passes over to the near point. Pleskanyova's shot turned aside by a right pad save from Dar. Hunter battling down low, lifts the stick so that Boozumworth can come in and skate the puck out on the far side. Boozumworth carries it wide, centering backhand pass attempt, stick lifted by Slovakia, and the puck comes back to the point. Boozumworth keeps it in. 3:42 left to play. And it's an opportunity for Slovakia, but quick on the back check was Brooke Glynn to break up the play. Nice move by Karaskova to get the breakout, and the puck played in by Netskajova. Out in front, Netskajova's shot just misses the right post. It's kept in by Kubanyova. Longo comes up to the point and plays the body on Kubanyova. Puck goes off the glass at the Lady Sens bench and out of play with 2:55 remaining in the third period, as Slovakia will look to build on this game, shake off the jet lag, and get set for tomorrow night's game, as they have shown a lot of skill in the game. They didn't quite have their legs in the second period and fell behind, but for the first half of the game, it was very close, and they get another big save by Vanichkova. Sticking out the left pad to kick that one about a foot away from the goal line, keeping the puck out of the net. Off the face-off, Baresi's shot deflects high in the air, was blocked. Player for Slovakia a little bit shaken up, maybe Polakova. Puck up for grabs at the far face-off circle. Kafkova skates it along the far boards, and McKay separates Kafkova from the puck. Johnson battling Mitukiewicz. McKay drops it back for Hayes. Hayes plays it behind the net for Baresi. Baresi ahead for Johnson. Johnson with a move with 1:42 left to play. Hunter plays it out to center ice. Hunter leads the Lady Sens with 22 assists on the season. Great playmaking ability on display. Boozemworth over to the far side, and it's played ahead by Saprika. Icing called against the Lady Sens as we approach the final minute of play in tonight's game. Ryboviceva wins the face-off. Couple of face-off wins tonight for Ryboviceva. And the play offside at the Slovakian blue line. Face-off this time won by Hunter with some help from Donaldson. Bouncing puck at the far face-off circle, knocked down by Slovakia. Played to the point, but kept in by Saprika. Donaldson, shot turned aside by Vanichkova. Inside the final 51 seconds of play, Slovakia off a skate, bounces right back on the stick of Latashi. And knocked down on the far side. Saprika, backhand pass in front of Dar, received by Boozemworth. Donaldson, one-touch pass out to center ice. Glynn carries it into the slot. Forehand shot attempt slides wide, and 22 seconds remain. Baresi off the bench, keeps it in. Gets the puck deep. And the Lady Sens continue to battle down low. Kept in. Oh, and it just bounced on Longo. Initially blocked the clearing attempt, but the ricocheted bounce off her stick out the center ice. One last shot by Longo off the rush. Turned aside by Vanichkova as time expires. And the Lady Sens win tonight's contest by a score of 6-1 over a very valiant effort from the Slovakian select team and one of their first games together as a team, and they will look to continue to build as a team as they showcased an immense amount of skill tonight, and I'm excited for them, and I very much enjoyed watching the game tonight as they came, and we welcome them to Canada, and the Lady Sens show why they're one of the top-ranked women's U15 teams in Canada, coming away with the 6-1 win. So it's been a great experience tonight covering tonight's game. As the game comes to an end, we expect handshakes here as both teams will line up, and we may get a player of the game presentation or in some post-game festivities. So we'll throw things back down to the ice before we sign off. The Lady Sens present each member of the Slovakian team with a gift bag, and the teams will now shake hands. Once again, next game for the Lady Sens will be Saturday against the Nepean Wildcats at 3:30 p.m. here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex. And Slovakia, if I recall correctly, Coach Thomas said they will be traveling to Gatineau tomorrow before going down to play Cornwall, as well as some other teams before the tournament next week in Montreal. So we wish them the best of luck, and we thank them for coming for tonight's game. And we're going to get a group photo, I believe, as the Lady Sens are removing their helmets, and it'll be a nice photo to have, and maybe play the officials and lines people exit the ice, and Slovakia and the Lady Sens get set for a group photo at center ice. Get a lot of keepsake photos, including a photo of all four goaltenders and both teams, and a great display of sportsmanship, which is what tonight is all about. Players of the game for the RA Sports Network Players of the Game from Slovakia, number 45, Marketa Kafkova with the lone goal for Team Slovakia. Great display of skill tonight. And for the Lady Sens, number 18, Avery Wotek was also all over the ice tonight as both teams exit the ice. We thank everyone for tuning in to tonight's game. Our next RA Sports Network broadcast will be Saturday in Arnprior as the Rivermen host the South Storm Mustangs. Puck drop for that game will be at 7:30. But thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to tonight's game. For my broadcast partner, Adriana Wong, I'm Ryan Woods. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great night, everybody.